Hey, how you doing? I want to speak to you about our food program. With our food program, we are based off of three global programs, which we engage local communities. All communities are like regional or I say food pantry programs to micro enterprise pantry programs to ambassadors. The emphasis is ensuring law, sustainability, and food distribution and food programs, which are ministry, which is nonprofit organizations. We also reach out to small businesses. The food program is part of kingdom building, and a lot of people don't understand the area of the development of food distribution. We have a lot of homeless children, also teenagers, maybe teenagers turning to adults, and they're living from couch to couch. They're living from an area where our food programs will be able to help them out. Everybody don't eat the cheese sandwich. I understand that part. But within the food programs, we're able to do food distributions and centers, which we directly start and have it managed by one of our food coordinators. The food coordinator is part of the Kingdom Women Ministry Mission and Movement. We have partnered with Northwest Philadelphia Days for Girls. We also partner with Derek Manite from Minds the Men and also Robert Hart. Through that food program, we're able to distribute through Minds the Men spiritual awareness programs. Those spiritual awareness programs had helped us out drastically to touch bases with people in recurring addict programs, homeless shelter programs, where they're living from room to room. And we're looking for more sponsors. That food program is very important. Some people, once they see that we're able to help them out from them living room to room with lunch or with dinner, even breakfast, the program will be able to help them out with their pockets where they don't have to eat out. A lot of the children that are working part-time, there are children that are living on the street. Some of them are as young as, I say 16, 18. A lot of their parents are not living or they're having issues with their family members. They're not safe in certain areas. Some of them are living from homeless shelter to homeless shelter, which is really important. And our mission is to feed that direct audience where the young children, I don't want to say young children like toddlers, but I'm stating like teenagers, young adults. Also, our area is being able to feed mothers with children. Also, we're open to feed men as well. We'd like to show some of the men how to work with the food mission, where they're able to, you have a lot of them wasting time hanging out at the bar, and then they end up sleeping on the street somewhere. And if they just take the time to distribute the food to one of our pantries, we have a partnership with several church organizations that is in Philadelphia and also in Delaware, within the Pennsylvania area. That area is very important to us. We also have partnerships with specific church organizations that is across Africa. I'm not naming anyone right now, but our goals is to really reach out to small businesses, self-employment. If your small business is successful, if your self-employment is successful, this is a way where you can utilize us as a leg to start some of your programs where you're speaking to groups and just giving back to us as like distributing the food or being able to pick up food to the locations where we're able to help. That area is very important. Our goals is to really touch out to single parents with children, temporary food assistance options with resources to also provide resources as such as SNAP benefits. This is part of the Kingdom Women Ministry mission and movement. I was at that point where I learned that it was important as a vegan. I know we have a lot of vegetarian companies that I am in friends with on FB. If you are throwing your food out daily, if you're just taking that food, leaving it at somebody's lap that's sleeping on the street, and that person is leaving that food on the curb somewhere after they finish eating what they want, we are open for partnerships where the food would go directly to a location where people are living from room to room or living from couch to couch, and we have a program where they can just come on in, get something to eat. No, they do not have to sit through a Bible study. No, they do not have to sit through a worship program. They can just come on and eat at a specific day. Our goals is to really build a kingdom building and micro enterprise training programs where they're able to do food program goals. We are to store food pantries at specific locations. The food pantries are providing temporary food assistance with options of being able to make it a resource to either food stamps or vocation opportunity where we put you through training. Putting you through that training has something to do with like food distribution or food pickups. Our team also have like a medical office or medical assistant locations. We also have locations which are considered housing programs where we distribute food. Those programs are mental or substance abuse or opiate programs, but we call it housing, where we're able to help out with informational health, food services, information on healthy nutritional food. We're able to teach them how to be I don't want to say dietary, but also be able to just give out information of whether it's good food, bad food, nurturing food. We also do informational services that address underlying causes of hunger, and also be able to offer solutions towards hunger. A lot of us have pride where we are in a comprehensive state where we're having a hard time to approach for help. Our community is able to open up in that area through the partnerships or through our food hubs or food pantries. Those areas where we do food banking. The food banking is a room where we store food and you're able to come in, I say once a week or maybe twice a week, where you'll be able to have a area where it is open up social services. Social services would be like rental assistance, utility assistance, a quick bag of food from selected stores that want to join us. I want to shoot it out to you small business guys that own your restaurants. If you're throwing food away, we're open for the partnerships. It's very important with that area. The food partnerships will help out and be able to provide to those that are in need with sustainable and long-term solutions to hunger, which is in the poverty line set. We are able to help out through our food programs and food centers with regional food pantry hubs, which we consider micro-enterprise training programs. The micro-enterprise training programs came from our team where we did NGO distributions of feminine hygiene packages through Days for Girls. And that hub, we're able to create centers where we do regional leadership and training small businesses, training that homeless person that is looking for an opportunity to grow and make micro-enterprise training programs. We've been able to train them to start emergency food banks in selected locations or just be able to work in our food banks that we have right now in store. We have selective addresses, and since we're on FB, I like to direct this to the people that like to play on the phones and also like to play on the FB chat. This is real. Some of the pictures that I post on FB is basically respecting everybody's privacy. It is questioned, but those programs are really real where we are really reaching out for help. A lot of people like to play on the FB chat. I don't have time for it. I never did have time for it, but I like to shoot out to you. If you're wasting your time shooting out something that really doesn't matter and making a difference in someone's life, I am open, very open to talk to you and share with you face to face where we need help with. That area we are respecting everyone's privacy. Once you come in an agreement with us, we are open to share with you our levels of food pantries, level of food banks, the management of the food education area, whereas local levels within just in the Philadelphia area or Pennsylvania area. Our partnerships are with church organizations mostly. We're working on creating partnerships with small businesses as of now. We are open within our centers with task of organization management, also with emergency food banks, food pantries, and soup kitchens projects. We're also open. Someone is calling me on FB right now. Please, man, let me talk to you later. I really have to finish this meeting. We're open for food pantry training. This is part of our centers and our tasks. Also, women to women food sales where women are in our kitchen creating their own food products. We're able to help them under a certain amount of time to help them to just start their product or be able to create their product and disperse it in our centers. We also open for health food education centers. That's part of our task as well. If you need to reach me, if you really are interested in our programs, please email me at kwministry.mission.movement@gmail.com. Also, you can FB chat me or you can text me. The text number is 267-702-6481. I am very open to any of your ideas as long as they're realistic. And also, I am open for your volunteer time. We're also open to partnerships. The partnerships are very important because it will help out someone that is just a paycheck away from being homeless. Just your partnership and dispersing that food in an area where you're training as a gym recruiter, you're just doing an insurance group. We're open for it. We're open for just dispersing food in that areas and partnerships. Even if you're a realtor and you're talking about selective homes and you having group meetings, we're open for partnerships. So again, may God bless you. May God keep you, and thank you for your time. Thank you for just taking the time to listen. And I talk to you soon. God bless.